It's your boy Chris the Kid, and you watching Rock for Planet TV. And today's topic, I want to talk about Ciara changing her son's name to Russell Wilson's last name, and what I think about it, what I feel about that. Honestly, what I feel about that is that I feel like it's disrespectful and it's wrong to change another boy's last name after you have history with your baby daddy that you created and gave him his last name for the child, just for years, some years later has passed since you're no longer together with that person because Future cheated on Ciara, and some more years later you so caught up in the love shit that with your husband that you want to decided to change the son's name to his name when that's not biologically his child. So to me, honestly, I feel like Russell Wilson is in the wrong for this. He obviously a simp for it, not a simp, but he always is viewed as this simp and stuff like that, despite him being as big as one-time Super Bowl champion with the Denver Broncos and stuff. He's now with the Giants now. His career is kind of washed up, almost out of the league and stuff. So for him to just sit there and let Ciara give that son, future son that Ciara has a child with, his last name, he should have just stepped up and said, nah, we ain't doing that and all that. But then again, Future and Ciara's not together. So Ciara, in my honest opinion, if I'm with somebody and all that, if I'm like with somebody and all that, I think she could do whatever she want with that son's name because the son is in his care. I believe Future has a little bit of care, and he has this persona of having like multiple babies out of wedlock, and also he has some type of like stigma of him being a deadbeat and all this, that, and the third. But other than that, man, I feel, and it's a possibility that Ciara didn't even tell Future that I'm about to change your son's last name to my husband's last name. So I think she did it without even like, if you're gonna do some stuff like that, at least contact the baby daddy about it, that you about to do this. Other than that, don't do it without my permission, because that's still biologically my son at the end of the day. So what Ciara did without contacting Future, if it is true, if it is possible, she didn't even do it, I think she should have did that. Then if Future give you the okay to change the last name to your husband's last name, then go, so be it. But to sit there and do it without his permission, because that's still the kid's dad, and he still sees his dad on a daily basis, then just don't do it without consulting Future. But it's already possibly know that she don't has nothing to do with Future. She did it like she did because she grown and all that. She has custody of his son, and she wound up doing it anyway. And to me, that's wrong on her end. If you somebody that's real and you go talk to that person, like the dad, give it okay, I'm about to do this, then I respect it. But the fact that she possibly didn't do it without his knowledge, I mean, they celebrities now because they celebrities and shit like that. So it's gonna get out there anyway. But it's obviously, I already know that she didn't contact or consult with Future first before she did that. So my honest opinion, I think it's wrong on her end of how I feel. So, and it makes her look bad because it makes her look like you despising Future, you despising your baby daddy Future, you bitter, you have hate towards him, not hate but you just dislike him, and you have like bitterness towards him because you still stuck on the cheating part of what he did to you, and you find a good man like Russell Wilson and stuff, and y'all been together for so long that you want him to be part of the family of the Wilson brand, so you changed his son's last name, gave him his, and to me that's wrong. Me personally, I would not have nothing to do with changing my son's last name if I moved on. I don't give a damn if I'm bitterness towards you, I cheated on you, I this, that, and the third. I'm leaving my son's last name like the way it is. And some of these baby mamas like out here need to learn from that. They need to stop doing that, because you got dads out there that's gonna get upset, mad, and don't want nothing to do with you if you do some stuff like that. It's bad enough you put them on child support, but to change his last name, it's almost like you took my son, my flesh and blood away from me like that. So that's all I gotta say. So she was wrong. She was in the wrong, and she should have just told him that I'm about to do this. Then I respect her as a woman if she would have did that. This your boy Chris the Kid, and I'm out. Peace, and go Packers, you heard me? Peace. Chris the Kid out.